Yeah, this one to show we do the field planning to take the picture for the planning the Vetiver system technology. And we in these gardens we will show the different applications of Vetiver systems. First one, we try to show the Vetiver system how to protect the infrastructures like the roads or ponds or the slope of ponds, and they show the sustainable agriculture like the boreal control with biotechnology, with Vetiver systems. And maybe later Professor Lu will introduce detailing. And then we designed the raw landscapes. We use Vetiver shoots to decorate the land. Like in the slope, we use Vetiver to decorate the landscape. Then we do some environmental protections. In insect controls, like yeah, Professor Lu will introduce later in detail. And here we use the Vetiver system for ditch protections and the rice stream borrow controls. We plant the 2 rows in the ditch, and this ditch actually close to the rice fields. Firstly, they can stabilize the slopes. Then they can use this Vetiver to control the burrow, the burrows. Yeah, use this Vetiver technology to system to the root protections and decorate the roots. Looks like very green and and yeah, we use the Vetiver system to protect the irrigation systems. We plant the Vetiver shoots in the slope of big ditches. At the same time, we can have some function to the steam borrow controls. Yeah, this one just to show you the Vetiver for rice steam borrow control. How to plant the Vetiver, what kind of how much the row, how much how long the row distance and how much the spacing distance. Yeah, this one is Vetiver distance. We always set up the 50 to 60 meters between the rows, and set up the 3 to 5 meters between the claps. Every claps between. Then we can set up some Vetiver in the slopes with cement blocks. We plant some Vetiver within the cements, in the hole of the cements. Then we can protect the bank of ditches. And for ponds, the edge of the ponds, we still plant some Vetiver around the ponds, just to protect the ponds slopes, and at the same time we can purify the ponds waters from the eutrophications, because some nutrients from the soil or from the agricultural lands sometimes will move to the ponds, to the water. We can use a Vetiver system to around the ponds and absorb some nutrients from the water. Then we can reduce the eutrophications of the water body. Yeah, this one just first one we do some terrace protections. We'll plant which vegetables along the slide slopes, then decorate the landscapes. You know, this landscape has a little bit undulations. It is different paths. We plant different vertivers to keep some pictures, then show this technology to the public. Then we plant just some pictures to show you the processes. Here we plant the vegetable along with the ditches around the rice plants. Now this one plant some vegetables around the ditches in the slope of ditches to protect the ditches sides. And at the same time, this vetiver will have some functions of borrow controls. Yeah, this one is same functions. Now I just show some results. Yeah, here, you know, the vegetable will build up now. Within the 2 years, we will build up. You know, some vegetable will build up around the rice lands, rice fields. Yeah, some vetiver along the ditches side, the slopes. And then they can protect the slopes of ditches or irrigation systems. Yeah, this one is just to another site. Yeah, this one is show you the vetiver system to protect the slope of ditches and the roots slides or slopes. All of the vetivers around the rice fields, they can have the function for borrow protections. Yeah, just to show you the vetiver how to protect the soils in the edge of the ponds. Just show another pictures. Yeah, we find some vetiver shoots captured the steam roll or borers in the fields. That means our technology have some results for the insect controls. Yeah, we got the farmer harvest of rice. We do some stabilizations. If we have the vetiver system around the fields or rice fields, we can find the risk reduced, the pest reduced. And this just we are recent work to introduce you. The third part, we would like to show you some vetiver performance for the children educations. We created some small play, mini play, to introduce the vetiver system technologies. The objective of this small mini play just to extend the vetiver system more widely and efficiently to the children's education. Yeah, so we think the children's education should be put on the first positions. So in this performance, we show you why the vetiver can be used to control rice steam boil. This one just some videos. The vetiver is a friend of human beings. Yeah, some children ask the actors to perform this kind of technology introduction. This one just test the children actor the pest. Happy children. Yeah. some audience are very interested to this performance, like including the children and adults, their parents. The proposals of this video is to tell children Vetiver science through vivid children performance. In this play or in this performance, we mainly introduce the main application of Vetivers, including the function of Vetiver for water and soil conservation, sustainable agriculture, and a Vetiver for environmental protections, and a Vetiver for engineering and infrastructure protections. Yeah, tell the children basic knowledges. What were insects? What were beneficial and harmful insects? How to use insecticide to control pests? Why is drug resistance? What is drug resistance? The problem of using insecticide to control pesticides. What is the food security? How to protect our food from the pollution? What are detoxifications, the enzyme and its functions? And why the Vetiver grass can be used to protect the rice from damage of stem borers in this performance. So this just our introduce for the recent progress in the Vetiver systems.